What is up, everybody? This is O-Artistry here, and welcome back to
Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links.
That's Grandpa's voice. I'm just gonna put the lighter on because it is a tad dark. I was expecting updates, to be honest, because so we've got basically a bit of an update. It was a bit of a bundle. So basically, we got like a celebration. A spring thank you campaign. So that started officially today. So we get a Slifer the Sky Dragon, we get the 3 Egyptian gods, and then we get a character ticket and a skill ticket. So obviously for me, that character ticket will be just 50 gems. We also get a background sale. We get an accessory sale, we get a discount off boxes. Structure decks also get a sale. There is a selection box, I think, sale or a new one, I don't know. And then yeah, basically we get an ink wash version of the Egyptian gods, which is coming, I believe. I'm pretty sure they're in the next rarity collection, or whatever they are. You know. The Bonanza, baby! But not the Bonanza. So, we got, I think, a friend request. So I don't know who that is. 12 hours ago. Sorry, mate, don't know you. Anyways, so we've got a super rare ticket for my login, so I'm just gonna grab something because I have all things. That's the issue. When you have a whole lot of stuff, it's then like, well, who do we grab? I mean, I could grab another Dakini. That wouldn't be necessarily terrible because we're going to have to work on Alexis eventually to get every character to level 30. So I think Cyber Angel Dakini is pretty solid. Apparently we got 6 gold. Fair enough. So then we got the Slifer the Sky Dragon here. So we'll have a look at that. So I'm pretty sure this is the one that we're getting from the not Legendary Collection, Rarity Collection. And the newest one, because it's going to have all these alt arts as well as the full arts, and I'm pretty sure this is where the god cards come in. I like the looks of this. It looks like hand drawn, which is really cool. I love that design. Then we also have the Egyptian gods themselves, so we'll have a closer look at that one. Obviously we've got these tickets, and then we got 200 gems on top of everything else. I'm waiting for a new box. That's my problem. We have just so many gems, and I don't need anything. So we can get any character. I don't know who to pick. I'm just gonna choose Noah. Why not? Noah, you're pretty cool. Avaricious Avians, you already have it. Shinato, I'll just grab that. That'll do. I'll just grab that skill. Okay, so win 1 duel against Seto Kaiba in Duel Monsters World, and you get Obelisk the Tormentor, so that's pretty interesting. We've obviously got the Nash event going on, which is also cool. And then after Nash, it's either going to be Raphael or Darts that makes an appearance, or double unlock. That'd be cool. We also haven't had a alt art character in a while, so that would be interesting to see if we get one of those. Now, obviously, I don't care about. We've done all this with Vector and everything. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So when does this event last? How long does this event last for? That's what we need to know. So I think it is in no, not in the commemorative rewards. I'll tell you what, the side menu will tell me. Until the end of the month. Okay, so this is literally the end of the month, so the 30th. But it's not the end, because Tuesday will be the actual end of the month, so next Tuesday. So we'll get basically we'll get a brand new character. Technically April. It won't be terribly long till we get an upcoming update as well, because that'll probably be next, well, it can't be next week because obviously that's literally the end of the month, so most likely we'll get the upcoming updates this month, which would be kind of cool. May as well look to get Obelisk the Tormentor while we're here, why not? So you have to win a duel against Kaiba indoor monsters, and that doesn't matter what level. Then you need to summon Slifer, Obelisk, and Ra. And this is all until the 11th of May, so we have a while for this event while that's going on, which is kind of cool. What's interesting is obviously with the Seal of Orichalcos stuff, they did steal the God cards in the beginning of the series, so that will be cool. I like Obelisk's design, I think that's really cool. So we may as well, let's go to the cafe and make some sort of Slifer deck. I knew it was going to be, let's go to the cafe. So we may as well do that. While we are here, just very quickly, I'm just going to double check. So you can buy the Egyptian gods. So you can buy flippin' heck. So you can get a full play set for either 1600 gems or 800 of these things. Anyways, what else can we get? So I think the selection box 9, have we opened this one already? No, so it's 60 packs. What does this give us? So this actually gives us Ghost Bell of Haunted Mansion. This also gives us Typhon Crisis, which I really wanted before. I actually really wanted Typhon Crisis because I thought that was going to be really sick. I think I have most... Whoops daisies. I think I have most cards. The one card I'm really looking for is Infinite Impermanence. I have Droll. I have Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Obviously I have... so there's a lot of cards here. They're really... Don't get me wrong. These are really good cards. I just have so many of them that it just... I don't think it's worth... I don't think it's actually worth purchasing because, yeah... Out of all the super rares, so the only one I'm missing at the moment is Albion. Yeah, so I'm missing Albion. Missing Traptrix Dioneer. And yeah, I'm missing like 2 supers. And then in the ultra rares, I'm missing Diviner of the Herald. I'm probably missing a lot of the ultra rares, but like I have most of the ultra rares that makes me go, well, is it worth? And the answer is honestly no. I'd love to pick up Infinite Impermanence, but that's not in this set. And obviously there's no new boxes because there's Photon Stream, but I have most things in this set, like, because it's a mini box and we managed to pull quite a few things. We didn't get a bow. You know what? I'm actually gonna open a 10 set. You know what? Let's just see what we can get in this thing. We might get absolutely nothing. Well, we got Photon Jumpers. So that's something new. But we may get absolutely just nothing in this set. If I could pick up on a bow, that'd actually be really good. I saw another new card, which was another Galaxy Eyes card. I don't think we're gonna get anything else. No, so we literally we wasted 500 gems there. But I got 3 copies of this Galaxy Wardrake and a Photon Jumper, which is like fair enough. I don't really necessarily care about that. It's just I got a lot of just gems, so I still got loads. Not as many now, but I've got till April 18th, so I'm gonna save those. Oh, I can top this up a little bit more. Hang on, I got a 1 here. No, I can't top it up anymore because you can't accept a 5. It won't let you go over 10,000 gems. So there we go. Yeah. Okay. So decks. Let's have a looky. So we got a Fire King deck. What is this? It's a hero deck. It's just a hero deck, fair enough. So let's go for Slifer. So we have Ra's Disciple, which obviously allows us to summon any Egyptian god card, but they cannot be used. You cannot special summon monsters except by the effect of Ra's Disciple, which is like fair enough. So then, what else do we want? Do I have like any of the? Is any of the slime stuff even available? What do we have? Oh, we got loads of stuff. We got Egyptian god slime. We got this in our deck. We got this, which allows us to special summon 2 slime tokens. That's fair. This requires Worm Drake and Humanoid Slime, which, funny enough, I have multiple copies of Humanoid Slime. I'm actually just gonna throw these in. What does this do for us? During the spell via special summon, you cannot special summon any monsters, but you can sat. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna throw in Gem Breeding Machine. Why not? And then we have this thing, so if you take battle or effect damage, you can special summon this card from the hand. If this battles an opponent's monster, you can make this card gain defense equal to that monster's attack. So, you know what? I'm actually just going to throw in Guardian Slime. Why not? This is going to be an Egyptian God card deck. Next, we're going to go for Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, Double Dimensional Prison, Mirror Force, Saku, and I don't know. I guess no, because we can't have Monster Reborn. I guess Dark Hole at this stage. Why not? I mean, that's the crazy thing. We got 2 dimensional prisons, so that just makes this deck just super good. Yeah, we'll just do it that way, and then just make this active. So we gotta summon Slifer the Sky Dragon 1 time, and then we gotta duel Kaiba and beat Kaiba. And it didn't specify a level for Kaiba, so I'm just gonna duel Kaiba at an extremely low level because I can. And he's just gonna have to get over himself. Right, okay. You watch I lose. There's no way I lose, but imagine me losing. I mean, he could summon a really high attack point monster and beat my Ra's Disciples. That'd be funny.
I will defeat you.
Every duel I've fought has led up duel. Get ready.
I have Mirror Force, so I feel, because what does this do? It allows you to summon from your hand and or deck. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't matter that I have, so I may as well summon both of my boys in attack mode. Let's go, boys! My boys! Now, this is the issue. Slifer will barely have any attack points, so I'm gonna set Mirror Force. Let's just smack him in the face. I can deal to inflict a whole load of damage. He only has now 1600. Oh, and 800! I'm so scared. Watch it matter. I now tribute my monsters. For the best god card.
An Egyptian god. I call forth Slifer, the Sky Dragon.
Here comes Slifer with the exact same animation, so at least we can confirm that, which is kind of cool. But hey, there we go. Slifer, the Sky Dragon. Come forth! Boom! That's actually really cool, and it obviously has its 2,000 attack points. And he's only got 400 life points left. Yes, I just turned. Come here, mate. Come here. Oh, come here. Sorry, mate. Yeah, come here. Now, what's crazy is we could actually just take the Obelisk the Tormentor and just swap that. Swap that for instead, which is really funny. So now we should get the Obelisk the Tormentor and the Slifer the Sky Dragon icon, which is really cool. So now we have those two. Now the question is, how do we get the Winged Dragon of Ra? Is Ra just eventually going to be coming to us? Ra it's crazy. We have a lot of Ra's compared to because if I just go the winged dragon, like, so we have 2 copies of regular Ra, and then we have 2 copies of this version of Ra, which is just insane. And now we're going to get another copy of Ra. So then if we go for Slifer, this is the difference. So Slifer the Sky, we only have 2 copies. So compared to the 4 Ras, we've got 2 Slifers. And then in terms of, I think it's Obel. No, it's Obel. It's gotta be Obel. There we go. So we have this version of Obelisk and this version of Obelisk. So yeah, I don't think there's, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there is any other version. I didn't want to touch you, Mr. Vagabond. I need to double check this. So card catalog. No, actually, if we go to the not cutscene album, we need to go to the summon animation list. So this will have all the versions of every archetype. So this is M. So yeah, so there's only one version of Obelisk we're missing, which is currently unavailable, which was the Dark Side Dimensions movie. So there's technically three versions of Obelisk the Tormentor, which obviously we have 2 of, but we don't have the 3rd. And then in terms of Slifer the Sky Dragon, again, only those 2. And then there's 3 versions of Ra, which we're going to get at some point, and then there's Ra Immortal Phoenix, which semi-counts, obviously, because it has a summoning animation. So now we have Obelisk the Tormentor, but what we need to do is we need to get the summoning animation. So I'm actually going to copy this deck and then just immediately give it to Kaiba, who's got 2 blank spaces. So there we go. Wait, what did it do? Yeah, I want to copy this deck, and I want to copy 2. There we go. Right. Nice. Active, and then active. So there we go. Nice. So, and then when we get the Ra one, we'll swap over. So, what we're going to do is flick on over to a Yu-Gi Boy, and I think I have all of, yeah, I have, oh no, I don't have Ultimate Offering, so I'm actually just going to challenge him at level 10, and eventually I'm going to need to get Ultimate Offering, which would be pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. But yeah, let's just. Okay, no.
Up to this moment, the moment I finally take Kaiba. Duel.
Yeah, sorry, man, you were talking too much. Okay, so I've got Metal Reflect Slime. So here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna attack straight into my monster. During the end phase, I will summon my Metal Reflect Slime. So, that's max that. Then I can activate this, which summons this. And now we get to summon our fusion monster, Metal God Slime, Egyptian God Slime. A Mystery to Mastery Classic. And now we have this bad boy. So he can act as 3 tributes, and I can just end my turn. Now we just need to wait till we get Obelisk the Tormentor. So we might be here for a while. I didn't have any draw cards included, so we might be... Who knows where Obelisk is? Obelisk could be on the top of my deck, it could be on the bottom of my deck. Oh, there he is. Nice. Oh, I just realized, do you know what's crazy? We can actually use Obelisk's effect, but he can't declare an attack the turn he uses that ability. That's so lame. I'm going to tribute my slime.
Prepare to cower before my Egyptian god, an almighty creature that knows no equal. Show yourself, Obelisk the Tormentor.
I like that Kaiba said a lot more than Yugi did. Yugi was just like, here's my god, Slifer! And Kaiba's like at least respectful. He's like, yo, here's my dude, looking absolutely boss. So obviously I'm just gonna set the mirror force. Yeah, because that's funny. If we actually use jam breeding, is this you can? No. So during each of your standby phases, you automatically summon one, but in attack mode. Oh, it's so rough. So yeah, I'm just gonna punch this in the face. Fist of Fury! Obviously, Yugi would probably have some sort of I summon Obelisk, the Tormentor kind of line to him, but there we go. At least we've got that, and then we'll wait till we get the raw version, and then we'll get Marek. But that's pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything else that we need, so I don't know why they had this campaign. It's interesting. Oh, so if you get to day 10, so that's how you do it. So you win one duel against Kaiba, and then basically if you just log in every day, you will then get the raw variant, which looks really cool. So basically every day we got the 200 gems, so tonight we will then get the 40 Chronicle chips. Then we got the Dream Ticket, the 100 gems, the 30 Chronicles, the Rush Glossy, then 100 gems, another Chronicle, 100 gems, and then Raw. So that's pretty cool. And then you can pretty much just get every single icon just by summoning a god card. It doesn't have to be the version, so this art style. And then we already have Obelisk, and we were given Slifer for free. So yeah, pretty cool. And then obviously these were the guaranteed. So yeah, I like it. So it doesn't really explain why we had it, it's just we do. So fair enough. So nice. Thanks Duel Links. It's just they were like, here you go, it's a spring thank you. So thank you Duel Links, much appreciated. Look forward to the next episode, which is obviously going to be at the end of the month, where we're going to be looking to move on into the story with the Seal of Orichalcos. Are you excited that the Seal of Orichalcos is finally going to come into play, with Dots finally being a character? Because people have been banging on for Dots to be a character. If it's Dots, it could be Raphael, it could be Dots himself. I really hope it's actually Raphael first, because he's the only playable character, so if they just immediately give us Dots, it's going to be kind of lame. I wouldn't be opposed, because it's a free character, but Raphael has an actual deck. Dots doesn't. That's the reason why I was like, Dots is pointless. He's still gonna be, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be frank with you. I'd actually rather Raphael. He's the actual playable character with an actual deck, with monsters that you can play. Like, if we just go to the Duel Studio, because all they need to do is just reprint a box with all the Guardian support in it. But if we just go here and just put in... Now we're going to get a whole load of stuff come in, but we have Guardian. So we have Celestial Sword, Iatos, Arsenal Summoner allows you basically to add any Guardian card, which is what this was originally from, except for very specific things. But then we have like Guardian Dread Scythe, we have Guardian Seal, Guardian Bow, Guardian Iatos, Guardian Grawl, Guardian Chaos, Guardian Trice, and then I'm pretty sure we have, yes, we've got Dread Scythe, and then I think we have most of the equipped spells in the game as well, obviously, for like Bow, so you need Wicked Breaking Flameberg, this allows you to have Shooting Starbow Seal, this requires Gravity Axe Grawl, this requires you Rod of Silence Chaos, so I think they could just give us that character. Maybe it'd be a double unlock, that would be kind of cool. I'd be up for that, a double unlock, that'd be pretty nice. Anyways, look forward to that. We'll see how that goes when we get there. But for now, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this one. and I hope you enjoyed today's episode as a little mini treat. Make sure to party on, peeps. Take care, guys. It was great to see you. We'll see you again in the next video. Bye!